Hello friends, it is day 26 of the 77-day video challenge. And I've got wild hair, washing my hair and leaving it in a towel for hours. It is what it is. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different because I started telling that Amway story yesterday and I only got one view, which was probably my husband. You know, the whole reason I've been sharing this reading of my journal entries about being in MLMs, heard a truck out front, was to because I was asked by people in the anti-MLM community, and where are they? They're not watching the videos. So I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about until I feel like continuing on with that story with Amway, because like I said before, it was not a good experience for us. So I thought I'd talk about a blog post I'm working on called Oh What a Night. And it was back in 2010 when we lived in Las Vegas. I've been a follower of the artist Josh Groban for 21 years, ever since he sang at the Olympics in Salt Lake or Park City back in 2002. I fell in love with his voice. And I started going to concerts when we lived in Las Vegas. I've been to 10 of his concerts and joined his fan club. So I was a bona fide Grobanite and was always waiting after the concerts to meet him. Met his family, his parents, his brother, his girlfriend at the time, who was January Jones, all his band members, but never him. Well, this concert was announced that was going to be in Palm Desert. And it was a small venue. So I was like, this is it. I'm going to finally be able to meet him. And my little sister lives in Thousand Palms, so I could go stay with her and go to the concert. And I hadn't thought about buying tickets until, what was I doing? I was at it was funny. I was at a Young Living meeting and had signed up with Young Living. That's what I did. It was through our raw meetup group, this lady that sells Young Living. And after that, and my son was with me. He would have been 13 at the time. Anyway, we went to Whole Foods after that, the one that's right off the strip, to get some food at the hot table they have there. And so I was standing in line, and there was this guy in line ahead of me. And I looked at him, and I was like, oh my God, it's Donny Osmond. And Donny Osmond was my heartthrob back when I was a teenager. I always said I was going to grow up and marry Donny Osmond. But anyway, here he was, because he and Marie were at the Flamingo at the time. And I looked at him, and I said, are you who I think you are? I was totally stupid. But anyway, he looked at me and he says, well, who do you think I am? And as soon as he spoke, I said, oh yes, I know that voice. I said, my goodness, you were my heartthrob when I was in high school. And I thought, then I had to correct myself. And I thought, I'll bet you millions of women always tell you that, don't they? I may as well have just peed on myself. It was so stupid. But the thing was, he was so sweet. My son, and I said, this is my son, Timothy. And he says, well, he probably doesn't know who I am. And I said, oh yeah, I told him all about you. and he kind of smirked or whatever, bashful, kind of blushed. He was just adorable. And the thing was, I had told him at the time I was a devout Mormon, so I told him, being a member of the church, he was more interested in what I was doing in the church than anything else. And he says, oh, what ward are you in? What stake are you in? And I said, yeah, and at the time I was a temple worker. And I told him, I said, I work at the temple, I work in the office. And that's all we talked about was in the church, stuff in the church. I just thought it was wonderful. And I had, let's see, did my phone at that time have a camera on it? I think it did. And I thought of asking for a photo with him because I don't do the autographs. To me, a signature doesn't mean anything. I want a picture of us together. But I knew if I did that, it would draw attention. And it was clear he was on his dinner break. And once took a picture with him, then other people would see he was there. And then there goes his lunch hour, right? So I didn't ask. I was just grateful to have that encounter with him. So we left, and I told my son, I said, that was a sign. I need to go home and buy tickets to that Josh Groban concert because I'm going to go down there and I'm going to meet him. And I went home and I bought tickets, and I was up in the mezzanine. So I was not down. Usually I'd be down as close as I could be to him on the stage because I was a member of his fan club. We got priority seating, priority tickets. Anyway, so I thought, okay, I'll wait till after the concert. And I did. I waited. Gosh, I waited an hour and a half. And I got to meet him. Got to get a hug and tell him how much his music has meant to me over the years. Because it has kept my spirits up in times when it was really dark for me. And got a picture of him. And in my blog post I'll have the photo. Anyway, and you can look at it. It's in WordPress. It's Finding the Ordinary World at WordPress.com. And then after that that concert was in November. In December, we got orders to come back to San Antonio, so we came in February, and it was announced he was going to be here at AT&T Center in May. And I got tickets, and my husband and I went. And we were within the first 15 rows. And the concert, the tour where he was taking people on the stage in like a living room setting. And he was asking for veterans. Is there veterans out here? And I yelped, 2 veterans right here, married to each other. And so he took us on stage and he sang to us. Oh my God, my damn camera ran out of batteries. So I didn't get pictures. I was going to videotape it. But it's like, after you get to be sung to by your favorite artist and sit on stage, what else is there, I met him and got a hug with him. So I haven't been to a concert since then. That was 2011, unless he's doing virtual ones. And God, I wish I could go to New York and see him in Sweeney Todd right now. But yeah, that's not going to happen. But anyway, yeah, that's my little celebrity story. I'd been focusing on that for years, trying to meet him, and I did. So that's my little story for you today. And you can subscribe, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll make a video later today and post it. Schedule it for tomorrow so I can take a media break. And you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.